What is up, Strength World? This week I reached out to Zack Nielsen. He is the Associate Director of Strength and Conditioning down at Northwestern State University. I wanted him to talk about the role of social media and how it plays in our field of strength and conditioning and how we can get our athletes to utilize their accounts properly, and also some tips that you can give young and upcoming strength and conditioning coaches for when you're applying for jobs or trying to change jobs. And he also talks about the things that he's passionate about and what he utilizes his accounts for. So I'll make sure to put all the links for all of his social medias in the description below. I want to say big ups to Zach for doing this. I feel like you have one of the better presences on social media out there. So I love any advice you can give me and especially any coach watching this. So big thanks for doing this. And I know you guys will take something away from this. So thanks for watching and stay strong.
What's up, guys? I'm Zack Nielsen, Assistant Director of Strength and Conditioning at Northwestern State University. John Norcott of Norcott's No Nonsense Training asked me to speak to y'all today regarding social media use in strength and conditioning through your department as well as personal, and how we utilize it specifically here at Northwestern State. He also wanted me to speak on how young professionals can use it, whether to their benefit or not, in terms of building yourself and your professional network. When I first got here at Northwestern State, that was one of the first things I did was create Facebook and Instagram. I think it's just a really good way to add value to your department, showing training, showing game footage, highlights, posting a picture if somebody gets a conference athlete of the week. If you know, one of your interns passes their CSCS or their USAW or something like that, and you can just kind of highlight the positives of your department and kind of get your name out there a little more and get more people knowing what goes on at your university. Specifically in terms of interacting with our athletes, our Instagram page has had nothing but positive feedback. We actually have teams coming up and asking when they're going to be featured and how they can what they can do to get more time on it, whether it's, you know, volleyball thinks football is getting too much, or soccer wants more pictures of their games or video of their games put up. And like I said, it's really added value, and the kids kind of get a little juiced about it and get excited when something gets put up about their sport. In terms of my personal use and interacting with athletes, I don't interact with athletes on social media. It's just a policy I have. It keeps a lot of that gray area between the coaches and the athletes, especially if you're a GA and you're working with a team that you used to be a part of, or you got a bunch of buddies on the football team and you're a GA or an intern. It's just best to, you know, keep your nose out of everything and just let people do what they're going to do on social media, and then you're not a part of anything negative, whether it be a poor conversation about a coach or a university in general. My own current use with social media, as I said, I run the pages here at Northwestern State. We have a Facebook and an Instagram, and I try to post like crazy, whether it be athlete videos, training videos, game footage, outcomes of games, athletes winning things, you know, accolades, positive quotes, good things going on at the university in general. Just trying to really be active and make sure people see, you know, Demon Strength is involved, and we're posting constantly. Go ahead, you know, go follow, go like, do all that. Personally, also, I post like crazy. Everything that goes on my social media is everything I'm about. There's hundreds of thousands of pictures of my wife, my dogs, me lifting weights. I like shooting guns and going to the gun range, so that's on there. Wife and I have a new daughter, and that's all I've been posting lately, along with a couple Squat-tober videos for the Sorenex guys. I think social media is a great tool, and you gotta use it. Advice to young strength coaches in terms of social media would be utilize it as a means of professional networking. It's a really, in my own personal experience, when I was an intern and trying to get a GA, I could, you know, add GAs on Facebook and message them and talk to them about how they got their GA, get their phone number, try and talk to them more there. Facebook has the NSCA College Coaches page, and people are constantly posting great things in there, with whether it be research articles or asking advice for a training plan or a facility that they're building or something of that nature. And it's really it's a great way to just meet people, especially if you're in a low paying job or you're a GA and you don't have money to go to every single conference and every single clinic. You can still add and meet all these people and get your name out there without having to go to a conference. And then you can, if you're a GA, you can save your money all year, register for CSCCA and go, and then all these people on Facebook, you can now meet in person and continue to grow your network and kind of just build there. The other thing I would have for young coaches would simply be just to know what you're putting out there and own every single bit of it. If you want people to know you like to party, put it on social media. Everyone's going to know you like to party. If you don't party or don't want people to know something about you, don't put it on social media. It's real simple. Like I said, everything I post on my social media accounts is everything that I want people to know. I'm very passionate about my family. I love my wife. We have a new baby. You're going to see that on my Instagram and my Facebook. I love to lift weights. You're going to see that on my Instagram and my Facebook. That's just what it has to be, is knowing everything you put out there is going to be seen by everybody. And if that's the kind of individual you want to portray yourself as, that's fine. It's easy to be a keyboard warrior and knock people through social media or get in your political debates and voice your opinion, but a lot of the time it just paints a negative light on yourself. And when you're trying to advance yourself in this field, you have to have every single thing going for you that you can, because it's hard enough to find a job and make this a career as it is. So that's all I have regarding social media. I want to thank John for featuring me on this page, on the No Nonsense Training page. I think in terms of social media, this is one of the better ones out there, and I'm really grateful to be a part of it. Fork 'em Demons.